Let's take a look at significant figures and how to determine the number of significant figures and record our answer properly when calculating pH. When calculating pH, it involves using logarithms in your calculation. Well, logarithms and those significant figures and rounding follows a different set of rules than traditional multiplication and division or addition and subtraction. So I have two examples here for you. Now here's the simple formula for calculating pH. Okay, the negative log of the hydrogen ion concentration, so we're talking about the molarity here, is equal to the pH. Okay, the recorded pH value, and remember pH, the scale we use is the 0 to 14, with pH less than 7 being acidic and greater than 7 being basic. So let's say we've got a solution and it has a molarity of 1.00 times 10 to the negative third, okay, in terms of, the H plus, that's the molarity value. And this might be an HCl solution, a hydrochloric acid solution. And so we have the molarity here, and the molarity has three significant figures, okay, 3 sig figs in its value. Now when we put that in the calculator and we go negative log of 1.00 times 10 to the negative third, where do we round the answer? What do we record? Well, in pH calculations and using these logarithms, we take the significant figures in our molarity in this concentration value, which is 3 sig figs, and that determines the digits of precision in the final answer. So we don't look at the integer. We look at the decimal, the dopes, okay, the digits of precision. So 3 sig figs in the concentration. The final answer, the pH, would then be recorded with 3 decimal places, 3 digits of precision. Okay, and so do notice that this is 4 sig figs total, 4 significant figures, but the significant figures from the molarity, from the concentration, determines the decimal places in your final answer. Okay, and let's look at one more. Let's say that molarity of that same HCl solution was only recorded at 1.0 instead of 1.00. This is 2 significant figures. So when we run our calculation to record our pH value, the 2 significant figures determines that there should be 2 decimal digits, 2 digits of precision in the pH recorded answer. Okay, so it's a different way of rounding, a different way of recording significant figures in an answer is pH than a traditional addition, subtraction, or multiplication, division operation. Okay, so the significant figures in the concentration value determines the digits of precision in the pH.